This is Mark Lee with Team Future, and tonight I had my monthly meeting with the Marine Corps League. Marine Corps League is a nationally chartered group, the only one of former Marines that we get together to visit VA hospitals, do fundraising, really try to support each other as Marines, reach out to people that are ailing, that used to serve in the Marine Corps when they die. We try doing color guards. We also do other social events just to raise awareness of us, the Marine Corps, and also just to support social organizations that are out there, like Boy Scouts and etc. But anyways, we had our monthly meeting today at the American Legion, and it just really dawned on me listening to some of the people there. We have people that from the Korean War, Vietnam, Grenada, all the way through Desert Storm like myself, to Afghanistan and Iraq recently. And just listening to some of their stories, talking about people they've met, because we go out and we do a lot of visits at the VA hospitals, at the rest homes, stuff like that, and just try to reach out and to Marines that have been out there. They're alone, and we want to, we just want to, give them some company and visit with them. But after, hearing about these two 93-year-old gentlemen who had been on Iwo Jima when the flag was raised, and hearing from our member who had gone to an event where they were there and watching both guys in their wheelchairs, just basically just holding hands because they're the only ones, they're supporting each other. They've been friends for years and years and years, and just telling stories about Iwo Jima, and everyone's like, "Oh, did you videotape it?" That kind of stuff. He didn't know how to videotape from. This member didn't know how to videotape from his phone. Didn't have a camera there, and I was just noticing, and we're all like, "Oh, it'd been wonderful to hear their stories." And that's one thing is that I was just noticing is that there's so much history out there. And we're missing it. It's not the history that we're being taught in schools all the time. It's the real history that people are living through it. And so really I challenge each of you. This is a digital era. We all have, or hopefully most of us that are watching this, have cell phones that have video cameras on there, or you have access to a video camera. I challenge you, record some of this history. Go talk to your parents, your grandparents, if you know someone who's been involved. I don't care whether or not they were in the military, if maybe they were part of the civil rights movement. Maybe they, as a child, they witnessed historical events. Talk to them. Let them really discuss what happened. This is the true history. This is the living history. These are people that were there. It's not some guy who wrote a book and went through all these editors. This is the real live thing. And I challenge you to videotape it. Put it on YouTube. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on all the social sites. Use Staged. If you don't have a way to put it up, send me the video. You can email me, contact me through any of my contacts, whether you're looking at this through my stages or if you're on this on my YouTube channel. Send me those videos. I will post it up there. I will get the people to know, because it's just amazing hearing these stories. Also, the same night we got sent to the flag room, and it's like, what's the flag room? And to me it's just like, wow, what history. We went into this room where they have it all under glass, but it's two American flags from World War II. One used to be on the USS Minnesota, and during battle, this thing the ship was hammered and everything, but someone went and went and saved the flag before the ship was disabled, and so this flag is in tatters. It's got bolt holes and everything, but they have it under glass, and they were able to save. I'd say probably about 2/3 of the flag was saved. But it's just knowing that history there, and it was presented to the captain of the ship, and then when he died, it was passed on to someone else, and eventually got to a member of the American Legion who donated it. Said, hey, this needs to be well taken care of. On another wall was another American flag, and I cannot remember which carrier it was, but it was part of it wasn't a carrier, but a small troop ship that was part of the landing at Normandy, I believe it was. It was either Normandy or one of the Pacific Islands. But anyways, it went out and let off a bunch of Marines that did a landing, went back to get another group, and bang, got hit by, I guess must have been Normandy, because it got hit by a German mortar. And as the ship is sinking and burning up, a guy thinks and crawls up the masthead and saves this flag. The flag was burnt badly. Basically, all that was saved, if you think about the blue and the stars and that kind of stuff, almost the rest of the flag is gone. You have the red and white below the blue and the stars in the field of blue, and almost everything else gone. But just knowing, and you see these holes through it where shells and shrapnel hit it, and just you read the plaque that's there, and just you can just see, it's like, wow, this thing is all part of history. It's all under glass, because if it's still exposed to the air, these flags are just crumble. But it's just showing that, man, there's just so much history out there that people have actually experienced. It's not like reading it in the book. And I say this is just that we don't want to lose our history. We don't want to be reading things from books. We need to hear it from the people that have experienced before they're gone. Do you want to go read some book written by an editor about Martin Luther King's life or the civil rights movement? Do you want to go hear about some war from someone who was never there? No, you want to hear it from the people that were there, because they bring it to life. They put a whole new spin on it. And a lot of times you don't hear we always hear the edited versions. Or let's say if you think about Grimm's fairy tales, you want to hear the Disney version, or do you want to hear the real version of the fairy tales? It's like, this is reality from these things. So at least one person, let's say over the next month, find one person that experienced something in history. Let them talk. Maybe ask them a few questions, get started, but let's let them talk about what they saw, what they experienced, what they smelled. Videotape it and post it. And like I said, once again, if you don't know how to post it, email me the link, or the video, and I will get it up and give you credit for it. But it's just amazing hearing this stuff. And I know we're talking about the past, and and I can't remember which one is always, they say Ben Franklin, who knows if it was Ben Franklin, but those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. And we don't want to forget that past. We want to learn from the past. And in learning from the past, we can see each other in the future. And that's it.